they show it in the diagram, but it's going to be single-sided.
Okay. And as far as the illumination is concerned, we see that, the color temperature is 6500 K standard.
You can go down to 4500, it says.
4100 it says here, right?
Huh?
4100?
Right.
Yeah.
That would be my
Yeah,
recommendation.
it's fine.
This can be dim as well.
Well,
So
that
it
was
would be,
going to be my next.
Yes.
as far as the lumen, so you get, on LED, you got lumens and you got the color.
Right.
And, as you go down to the,
We're not looking to make it really bright on the street.
And I'm going up and down,
Oh, of course.
even the realtors have started to, step back their displays because it's just at nighttime. I mean, you're going to be subject to the same rules or regulations as the real estate agents, that after 9 o'clock and before 6 o'clock, it has to be off.
Okay.
After 9 p.m.
It's got to be on a timer.
Right.
Yeah.
timer, it can be on a dimmer,
Yep.
and it can be on a.
And you don't want
lower
it, after those
scale.
times, there's nobody going up and down at that time either.
Is there yeah, that's pretty true. So would we be talking about the 4100, the optional, and then have it dimmable?
Sure.
Okay. That's my recommendation.
Yeah.
Everybody else?
No, I agree, and I really appreciate that the awning was removed. I appreciate that the sign is not, large, larger than it is. And I think
Correct.
it's tasteful. I think everything you presented is tasteful as always. And I do think that having the dimmer is going to be important because you're across from Village Hall. It's really one of the key, historic spots. It's visible. It's very smart of you to have the location. I think it's going to be noticed.
And the LEDs dim well.
The LEDs dimmed
Yeah.
well, so when I saw that, I wasn't worried, because I know that if it was too bright and somebody said something, you're usually very hospitable, so we can deal with it down the road. My one crazy question, is there gonna be a cord? Like, how do you illuminate that?
Yeah,
Just out
there's
of
going to be a cord, there's a
curiosity.
plug right above it.
Above.
It's
Yeah,
owned by a-
we already had it set up and everything.
Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna have this, just was out of curiosity. Okay. Thank you.
I was glad I was given the opportunity to take down the awning,
Yes.
because it made a big difference just to visualize it, to see exactly what it's going to look like.
It'll also make the sign stand out a little bit.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, the colors look nice.
And it happened to match, which is
Is that crazy?
good thing I don't have to paint anything. It just happened to be that way.
Yeah.
It's ironic.
You have any questions?
No.
Okay, any questions? No. Okay. Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstentions? Yes. One abstention, very good. Well said.
Thank you.
Thank you. Best of luck.
Thank you, everybody.
There's a lot of chatter about it, so it's good.
Excuse me?
I've been hearing a lot of good chatter.
Get my fingers crossed.
I actually saw your wife trying it out on the building. I did a preview.
Thank you. Okay. Ciao.
Okay.
Could they make them like this? Yeah.
All right, moving on to new applications. ARB 18-16 for Meadowbrook Road, exterior elevation changes.
Good evening. Hi, my name's Dave Bouchot. Should I use the mic?
Please.
My family and I just purchased 4 Meadowbrook Road, and we are proposing to make some exterior changes. I'm sorry, I didn't bring a board. So I thought it might be helpful, you can kind of see it on the plan, but I took some pictures of our house and some of the surrounding homes. If you want to pass these down. So we are proposing to remove the brick facade on the front of the house.
Nice.
And I want to add some character to the roof line, adding 2 dormers, and also a decorative gable roof over the front door. And with the removal of the brick, we would be matching the siding, so all of the rest of the siding of the home is staying. And we're also going to, we'd also like to add new shutters. And we'd like to put in a new front door and new coachman garage doors. I brought along this sample. We'd like to do a stone veneer on the exposed foundation. You see where, on the front of the house only. And we're going to paint the house. And I brought the colors that we're looking at. So this gray swatch called, I think, Storm would be the main color. And then the deep blue sea would be the color of the shutters. And we're also proposing, a white, like a white
Trim.
trim. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. And the type of shutter would be the circled standard. So there would be no increase in FAR and no.
Do you have anything on the front door? Anything erasure on the front door?
Oh, did I print that out? This is the one we're looking at, classic craft mahogany furniture, I guess it is.
Hopefully not surprised on that one, because I think it's a beautiful door that's there now, but it's all up to your taste now.
The front door you're showing has clear panes on it?
Well, that is, yeah, that's what the architect drew in there, but I think we're going to go with we'd like to go with a solid panel door.
You're changing the side lights out also?
Yes.
And the side lights are what you see in that picture there?
Actually, they should be, I don't know if that photo shows the side lights with the separations, but we should probably just have the frame separation into 5 different,
Lights.
5 windows?
Lights.
5 lights.
Because that's different than the drawings, you're gonna have to keep this and include it with the application should it be approved. I have to make a note on here. You want to make a note on there as to what the side lights.
think it's a nice improvement.
Yeah.
That looks good. I would ask for a motion to approve the application as amended, and the amendment is to include the door literature.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Here, you can have these copies. Should look nice.
Any copies?
Oh, thanks. What are the next steps?
I would contact the building department in the next day or so and speak to them about when you can receive your permit.
Okay.
You'll, give you comments on the architect. You may or may not. Things he wants to see on it. And if there's changes, he'll give you your permit, or maybe it's fine, he'll give you your permit.
Great, thanks. Thank you.
Bye-bye now, good luck,
You want to take that?
just in case you need the plans.
Thank you.
Okay.
What?
We never did.
What are you doing?
Oh, my God.
Same thing we do.
We received, because they're not approved,
Taking.
so we can't, because usually Ed has comments, we have to revise them anyway.
Yeah. You could just use them to bid out like little stuff or whatever.
The bid sets are usually.
Put them under the birdcage, you know.
You really can't use them much.
They're very rare.
No, what a waste.
Speaking of which.
Well,
The biggest set.
all right, so
You're
now
getting this back no matter
we'll
what.
move on
I
to
know.
the final application of the evening, ARB 18-17, 29 Willow Street, an addition. And the owners are being represented by,
Douglas McClure for the Criminal Schwartzes. So we are putting an addition on the back of the house and reorganizing the plan of it. So we have this nice big kitchen that gives us this large addition. Tell you a little story. Going through planning board and zoning board, we actually had a basement under here. We got stairs in this zone. We got all our approvals, but then we got the prices and we've removed it's now it's now just crawl space. We removed those stairs. I just quickly extended the kitchen and filed it for you guys, and then was sitting down and realized it's an opportunity to line things up. So the copies you have, and I'm going to give this to you, the door doesn't align with the window, it's shifted over. This window's also sort of randomly placed, so
well, frankly, that we don't have that drawing.
that's why I'm going to give it to you.
But I mean, we don't have any elevations, which is what we need.
You don't have any elevations in your set?
None in mine. Take a look at there, see what you see. There's some sections of elevation. You have all of these elevations.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know why they're not in.
I got hung up looking at the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, they should have been in there, I don't know why they're not.
Changes in bathrooms and stuff that we need.
Well, you don't really need that, this is really all you
I
need.
know, exactly. That's what I just said to Karen.
Hence our concern.
I can understand. So how do we move forward?
Well, give us a once-through on this.
Okay.
See what it is.
So the addition's in the back. The house is stucco. It's sort of a brown stucco. It has red trim, white windows. We're just matching all of that. The one sort of different piece is in the kitchen. This elevation faces south. We've opened this up with very large windows to bring a lot of light in. Other than that, it looks like it's part of the house. We're matching all the details, matching the fascia details, matching the gutters, matching the shingles, which were fairly recently done on the roof. And that's the project. As I said, but you didn't realize, I've moved the door over so it aligns with the windows, centered this window above to compose this back facade a bit. This north elevation, because we have kitchen cabinets here, and I wanted space for bed upstairs, the windows are kind of out of alignment. Didn't really know of a good way to adjust that, but it's also a very hidden view, so I didn't think it was a major concern.
Did you have any existing elevations of the existing setting?
Not in the original set. This is all existing. The back is actually 4 windows. I can show you a picture of it, actually.
So which are the new windows?
So the new windows are these 3 windows here, the door, the kitchen window, these 2 windows, and this kitchen window, and then these large picture windows. Oh, and this one, there's an old jalousie window, you know, the little things.
Yeah.
So we're just putting a little square awning window in that same place for the bathroom.
Okay, so how do we, so we need the schedule of the new windows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have it underneath there?
No, but I can
No?
get it too.
Okay.
No exterior?
I can come back in 2 weeks and with all that.
Okay. Yeah. 'cause
Yeah,
that's-
just the window and door schedule.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
For lighting,
have...
there's an existing light on the, there's an existing door out the kitchen right here. We're just going to reuse that light.
If you have the existing elevations done, would you include it in the packet?
This is the drawing.
All right.
I don't know what, there should have been a drawing in there that showed this, but this door was shifted over and this window was shifted over.
Yeah, it says in the packet we got an E2 exterior elevation.
But that's not
Didn't
there.
take it in it. Isn't that weird?
Okay.
All right, well, why don't we postpone till the next meeting and with the window and door information and the exterior elevation.
That's fine. Okay.
I don't see any architectural issues with it, but let's hold our,
That's fine.
our critique until we see everything.
Okay.
Okay?
Tk you.
Thank you.
Like we said, you're getting these back. You can just slip in A2.
Yeah.
Oh, right? Why not?
Can't you just amend these?
They actually descending.
I may, we'll see, maybe.
Right, just
I
slide it
mean,
in.
you should be able to use all the pages that are still relevant, right?
So that you're not printing those again.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to go about it. It would activate A2 and the plan too.
Yeah. It looks nice.
Okay. As far as anything else, I would just ask that if if anybody or everybody has some idea in the summertime, when that's going to go away, that kind of stuff. We know we're thin with Andrew using the summertime, and Ken's schedule's been crazy.
I gave you mine.
Yeah,
So I'm gone most of July.
I'm
That's
here.
June and July, right?
That's last, I think it's the last week
Yeah.
in June. And
I'm here June and July. I'm gone a couple of weeks in August, so.
I'm going to August, but I think it's between years. All right, anything?
No,
By the way, Rick, the window schedule is on these drawings.
Is it?
It's on the,
But I don't know, is the manufacturer on there?
What kind of windows did you?
yeah, it says weather shield.
Yeah, I saw the window schedule.
Yeah,
actually.
the only one that says A2.
Say,
Okay.
it's strange to me that the window schedule wouldn't be in there.
No, I saw it, because I wasn't as familiar with those windows.
I'll let the shields.
All right, so then this is the elevations and we're good
Still
to go.
has to come back.
I don't know, it's up to you guys.
Did you want me to?
Yeah. Okay, thanks, guys. And anything, any new business, old business? Motion to adjourn? Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you all.